Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. Stephanie is off. I'm Ricardo Vanessa. Now we begin in Wheatley, where a familiar concern has resurfaced. A gas leak behind the town library triggered emergency protocols and a temporary evacuation yesterday afternoon. Officials say hydrogen sulfide was discovered coming from what they suspect was an old water well. Let's go to Wheatley, where our Bob Bellacicco is standing by with the very latest on this tonight. Bob.
Well, to pick up on what you're saying, the leak was found near an old water well with water in it behind the library here in Wheatley. Now, a vent stack has been installed to release some of that gas from the lower levels underground. I did speak with an engineer consultant who flew in from Alberta to investigate. She says that the gas is not a threat and that it is contained to a smaller area. The good thing in this situation is that the gas was not found in a building.
If they smell gas, call 911.
That's exactly what residents did Thursday, triggering emergency procedures born from 2021's devastating explosion on Erie Street in Wheatley. Residents on Foster Street were told to leave their homes after a business owner said he smelled gas and saw something bubbling out of the sewer behind the library.
We were able to monitor the gas at source, which showed that we had quite high concentrations of hydrogen sulfide. But we're also able to utilize our new equipment.
A machine with a gas monitor drove around the area, ensuring the gas wasn't traveling any further. Chatham-Kent Fire Chief Chris Case says evacuation protocols were implemented and about 30 homes, including Becky and Bugsy Lamb, were evacuated, giving them flashbacks of being out of their home for almost 2 years following the 2021 explosion. But thankfully, the evacuation only lasted a night.
We just had a team of wonderful people show up to the house here and help get us through all this. I'm explaining what's going on as far as they know right now.
The gas flowed from the ground for about 4 hours after the initial early afternoon calls.
We're continuing to monitor. There's been no indication of anything outside of a very small perimeter that's maybe 2 feet since what time? It was about 7 o'clock last night.
Residents were allowed to return to their homes after 1 a.m.
Some homes were checked by firefighters for the presence of gas to make sure that it was safe, and none was found.
Teresa Watson, an engineer consultant familiar with the 2021 explosion, flew in and feels confident the source of the leak has been discovered.
There's more investigation to do, but right now, from the historical record checking that I've done, it appears that there was a water well there back in the 1930s.
A stack has been installed to allow the gas to escape and not build up. The area will continue to be monitored into next week.
We'll probably bring in a water well driller to properly abandon that water well. That's, of course, making sure it's confirmed that that is actually what it is.
Investigators are turning their attention and looking to see if there's a connection between this site and the site of the devastating explosion that took place in 2021 that leveled a block on Erie Street. Monitoring continues on that site, but for now, I think it's safe to say that the library is closed for the time being. But it's business as usual here in Uptown Wheatley, where folks are looking forward to the Fish Fest this weekend. And Ricardo, I'm sure that this definitely will be a topic of conversation. Back over to you.
Yeah, Bob, thank you for that. Scary situation, but happy to see that no one was hurt.